Hey guys, I promised I would do better at sharing my current favorites, so that's what we're gonna do today. But I think I wanna do kind of like a hits and misses because we definitely got misses going on this time around. I'm really excited. I'm gonna share some hair care products. I've got makeup, I've got foundation, I've got some skincare. So let's dive right in. I've really been enjoying the L'Oreal hair care products, their newer lines. I ended up purchasing these two items. Now, everything I show you today is gonna be linked below. I did some research on this particular line, the Dream Lengths version. They also have a shampoo and conditioner. I am gonna get it, but because I'm trying to use up the one that they actually sent me in PR a few weeks ago, I ended up just snagging these just to see if I liked this. I do. So I'll end up, I dropped it. Nothing new. So I will end up buying the shampoo and conditioner, the Dream Lengths No Haircut Leave-In Cream. It has castor oil and vegetal keratin. I only use a little more of a nickel size. I go like this, and I mainly apply it from my ears down. I've learned that the oils from my scalp are not reaching anything beyond my ears, and so that's why the hair tends to be drier down here and then ends up breaking. This is supposed to add hydration to the hair and helping it kind of like gain some strength as it keeps growing. That way it won't keep breaking on me. And then this one I absolutely love. Doesn't leave it oily or weird or tacky or crunchy. This here is the Frizz Killer Leave-In Serum. It tames away the frizz and static. Not only do they smell good, but this one here also serves as a heat protectant. So I apply both of these. I do this one first, then this one on my wet hair, and then I blow dry my hair. This one here is protecting my hair from the heat. So it's kind of like a two-in-one. I really am loving this Elvive line. The next hair care item I've shared a lot recently. I'm not kidding. I'm swearing by this. This here smells amazing. It's called the Time Release Bond Building Dry Mask. I don't know about the time release, but what I do know is it is a dry mask. I'm gonna apply some now so that you guys can see. I did it in the other video. I'll do it again. It says restores softness and healthy shine. Absolutely. So I'll kind of go like this. And again, I don't have a brush here, so I'm gonna do one of these. It tends to get really dry down here. It'll be dry and brittle and then start to break off. So I've been putting like a bonnet on or like a hairnet before going to bed. But before putting that on, I would spray just my ends, only my ends. Usually I brush it before I go to bed and then tuck my hair in and go to sleep. And this here has really helped my hair. Before moving on to the next item, I hope you're enjoying today's video. If you are and are not subscribed, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family here on the YouTube. Now, if you are not new here, you already know the drill. Make sure you hit that like button. You comment as we go along because I want to hear your opinions on the product that I'm talking about. I am sharing my feedback with you, but your opinion also matters. So leave them in the comments below. And I feel so silly constantly reminding you guys that if you have a free hype and you're willing to share it with me, I'd really appreciate it. It's something new that YouTube has incorporated, and it's kind of like their way of seeing which creators people feel that they should be pushing more. You would think hard work, dedication, consistency, quality would be the major factor here, but at this point it's not. It's based on points that you get for getting hypes, which is crazy to me at this point. So again, I feel silly asking, but if you do have any free hypes and you want to help your friend out, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you in advance. Skincare, I don't have that much, so don't get scared. Don't get too excited either. Numero uno is going to be this Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Gel Ice thing. I love this. It's a jelly, just like their blushes, but it's basically a moisturizer. It really is cooling. It is hydrating. It doesn't leave the weirdest tacky, feeling on the skin. Girl, I love this one too. I have so many moisturizers that I truly like, but I think I fell in love with this one because of how compact, how convenient, and the fact that it's so different. This Merit Beauty Cleanser, I love this. I'm gonna have to replenish her. Oh, she's still juicy. I love the pump. It is a very foaming, it doesn't sting my eyes, and it does a really good job at really removing the makeup off of your skin. I know she's pricey, but she's really good. I'm ready to make a purchase to replenish that. And then this here, I never even finished taking this stupid little sticker off, but oh my God, you guys need to try this. Hard Candy has a new fan. Like, I've tried them years ago and then I completely forgot, because obviously I'm discovering all these brands, completely forgot they existed. New fan. This here is absolutely amazing. Check this out. If you wanted the oil-based removing spray from one size and you're like, girl, I'm not paying that money, just get the hard candy. The packaging is different for sure. Price point is different. The brand is different and the sprayer is different, but essentially it's the same thing. One is an aerosol can. This one is an actual spray, but I've been wanting to remove the makeup off of my eyes while I'm here transferring files and stuff like that. And this here is so convenient to have just every single day. I'll do swatches and sometimes, you know, the swatches do stain. It's as simple as just kind of like spray the back of the hand, and then because it's an oil, it'll remove, or start breaking it down and just take my little towelette and I'm good to go. This has become a go-to. I literally have it here. My only problema is that the other day I was filming a short video. I made the mistake of grabbing this to set my makeup. I broke it apart and I had to start all over again. So that's one of those things, like I need to do something to remember that this is not a setting spray, but this is actually really, really good. It does dissolve everything, including waterproof mascara. And you guys know I'm obsessed with my YSL Lash Clash, but the waterproof, it removes it so easily. It's freaking insane. And this is actually what I'll be using to remove my eye makeup today, because although it's like sultry and cutesy and very smoky, it's a lot. And I did pack on that waterproof mascara, so it's gonna be hard to take off. Brushes that I'm sure so many of you guys already snagged. These Gerard Cosmetics brushes are really nice. I've been using this one specifically for bronzer. This is going to be their F2. This one is amazing for blush, the F3, and then this one here also the fan brush F5. Beautiful, small, and very thin brush, so I really liked her. Their Goodbye Under Eye Concealer brush, it is the F6. This thing, and they're all dirty because I use them consistently. These brushes are fantastic. I always have my Gerard Cosmetics promo code and link available for you guys in the description box. Y'all already know I rave about their lip liners, now their blushes. They have a series of product that is outstanding, so don't sleep on it, especially if you want really good brushes but you don't want the entire kit, but also you're like, I don't want to spend a lot of money. You're able to snag them off of the site. I do have that promo code. Like I said, you're gonna save, I want to say it's like 15-20% off your order. So if you buy a few brushes, you're gonna get an additional discount. Okay, so let's talk eyeshadow. Urban Decay sent me their new their new shaped palette. This one is the cool toned one, and this is what she's gonna look like. Now I feel like there's always a back and forth on social media as to whether or not the palette is amazing. I think the packaging is really pretty. It's cut very pearlescent and it seems really chic. However, it is plastic. Maybe if it was metal, people wouldn't complain about it as much. I love the feature where you can just slide it. They're offering creams as well as mattes, shimmers, frosts, and you can play around with it. Personally, I do like it. I think it's worth it, and I think it's a little different. I think, you know, they kind of like stepped outside of the box from what they were typically doing with their eyeshadow palettes. I think it's fun. I think it's worth it, and I have really been liking playing around with that eyeshadow palette. Another one that I didn't think I would love as much as I do is this one, and it is what is on my eyeballs. This is the Desnudas Pressed Pigment Palette. They're Exotica by Alamar Cosmetics. I literally only have these two on the crease, and then and this one right on the center. On the lower portion of the eye, this is the only thing that I applied, and then I kind of like blended it out. Applied mascara, brown liner on the waterline, and called it a day. It was effortless. The shimmers are shimmering. It looks like little pearls on the eyes. I really like her. So if you got her in box C, get creative, play around with it. It's just makeup. It's always supposed to be fun. And if you see it in an upcoming add-on or in the shops and you want to snag it, I recommend it because look at my eyeball. I've talked about the Boucle Silk. This is the cellulose airbrushed powder by One Size. They have so many shades available. Patrick Starr did an amazing job. Mine is in medium golden. She looks rough, but girl, this baby has been through a lot. I showed you guys how it came and it was broken or whatever. We salvaged the broken bits, and this I topped on top, like I added on top of my skin. It definitely gives you that airbrushed effect without mattifying the skin and making it look dry. I don't know, this is talc free by the way, so I don't know how they managed to bake magic into this compact, pero mija, you don't even see my texture. I don't have dry spots, but I do have like some texture, enlarged pores here, and it's like where? It's almost like adding a filter to your skin. So once your makeup is on, and you guys know I don't powder my face completely. I typically just do my T-zone, my under eye, wherever I apply my concealer. Once this powder launched and I got to try it, I was like everywhere, over my contour, over the bronzer, the sides of my nose. It's adding a filter to my skin. This is a most recent something, but I have to. Huda Beauty released their Easy Bake Duos. And so you're able to get 2 in 1 instead of you having to buy 2 different shades to match your needs. So this one here is Cherry Peach. It includes Cherry Blossom Cake and then Peach Pie. I have both of those individually. I know it's the OG packaging. I have them, but I kind of rotate between the two. At times I've mixed them together. I do like the brightening of the peach and then a little bit of the warmth of the cherry blossom. I think it looks great under my skin, and so under my eye. And so the fact that they released this and they sent it to me, I was like, this was the first one I wanted to try. It has a divider and you choose if one day you just want to use the pink, use the pink. If the next day you only want to use peach, that's fine. However, if you want a nice mix, you're able to turn the dial and expose both the peach and the pink at the very same time. It's the one that I've been using for the past 2 weeks since I got it, and it was freaking genius, and I'm so happy that I ended up getting my hands on it. And those of you who really like Huda Beauty product, I think you'll really like the duo. Something else from Hard Candy that really surprised me are going to be their palito eyeshadows. Their eyeshadow sticks. These are called the Shadow Marker. They have matte versions as well as shimmers. If I'm correct, there are, I want to say 12 shades available. They sent me like 5 or 6. I applied these on my eyes. You can absolutely skip on a primer. These are not going to budge. They're not gonna budge. The shades are beautiful. It is affordable, and I am so impressed. I loved this coppery one. Look how beautiful that is. It's kind of similar to the Urban Decay ones, except of course the brand and pricing. And those are really, really wonderful. But if you're looking for something that's affordable and great quality, that's long wear, that's very similar to the Urban Decay ones, and that you can skip on a primer and just apply on the go, these are really, really good. Let me get into misses, and I feel real bad about this, but we have to keep it real, so we're gonna get into that. The Patrick Ta palette. I loved the bottom row, and I like the fact that it comes with creams. The shimmers at the top though, I love the concept, I love the shades. However, they shift and they move around a lot. It still kind of looks the same. It looks weird, it looks fuzzy, and I was thinking of removing this pan, which is the issue pan, disinfecting everything and moving on. So I was just like, I'm thinking the greedy way, like, no, just get rid of one and keep everything else. I'm thinking of getting rid of the palette. I'm thinking we're gonna chuck her, she's gonna go in the trash, and sayonara, goodbye, no more. The only reason why I haven't done that is because I'm trying to find the time. I want to do research. Supuestamente, don't ask me, there's a lot of people who have done their research, and apparently this is called blooming or something to that effect, where there's oils within the formula. I'm like, girl, that doesn't look like oils. It looks fuzzy. I didn't know that oils could grow hair. So I want to do a little more research and see how that goes. Patrick Ta, his team, everyone is saying it's not. I don't know that I can trust that. Did you chuck yours? Are you still using her? What's your plan? Let me know in the comments. And then the other miss, and I feel horrible because I love everything else that they have launched. Girl, this is by What's Up Beauty. This is their Wind Dancer pressed setting powders. I have them in all the shades. Beautiful formula, okay? You see this powder, like the butterfly is slowly disappearing because I actually really use their product. Their eyeshadows are beautiful, they're wonderful. Their brushes are great. Like, I really like their brushes. When I got these, I was looking forward to trying them because I was like, A, packaging is stunning. B, the colors that they came up with are all beautiful. My problem is, y'all saw my review, it's so dry, and not even a comfortable cloudy dry. It was 2016, 2017, heck, oh my God, 2012, 2013, all over again. Like those OG liquid lip formulas. I expected this formula to be kind of like the NYX. It's dry, but it's not tacky. It's long wear. It's not uncomfortable. It doesn't emphasize my lips in a weird, ugly way because I have all these lines on them. For me, I just really did not like this formula. So this is the first product from What's Up Beauty end, I would say the formula is not for me. I love everything else. I recommend everything else. Quality is beyond what anyone would expect. But these here, I don't know, it was a miss for me. I feel bad having like misses, like I really, really do feel bad. But I also gotta keep it real because it's all constructive criticism. But I really wanna hear you guys' thoughts. So I hope you have left your comments below. What is your hands down favorite product that you recently discovered, tried, and fell in love with? Let us know down below. All right, guys, now you know we can't go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad. An amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining, all you have to do is hit the join button below and you're good to go. Now, friend, if you're still here, that means you watched the video all the way through. You are a real one. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And listen, you don't have to go anywhere. I post often during the week. So YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen they think you're going to enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out and I will see you guys on the next one.